big, huge.
Ba 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 oh ba 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 you got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, bobberin', ba 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 bobberin'. Went to a dance, looking for romance, saw Bob.
Dave, where are we here?
Redfield community in Buckinghamshire in the southeast of England.
What is that? It's a community, what is it?
It's in a Victorian mansion with 14 adults and 9 kids. It's owned by a co-op, and the co-op is constituted by the members of the community. Mm-hmm. So we're all landlords and tenants at the same time.
Yeah, it's a huge building, a huge old building from which century?
19th century. Big building and a stable block and 20 acres of land, 10 hectares of land, all owned communally. Yeah. And the whole of the land is communal. The whole of the ground floor of the house is communal, and individual rooms and units are on the first and second floor.
Yeah, and you try to live here. You have an alternative lifestyle. What are you trying to do here with this community, or what is the community trying to do with itself?
The community itself doesn't have a particular philosophy. We're not trying to do anything except live here. Mm-hmm. We just, it's a very good way to live. We think it's a good way to live, and people have different motives for living here. If you ask any of the members, they've all got a different reason for being here. Mm-hmm. Some people want to live in the countryside cheaply. It's very expensive to live in the countryside in Britain. Mm-hmm. This is a cheap way of doing it. Other people like to live with other people, especially if you've got young kids. It's nice to live with other people, have your kids play with other kids. Yeah,
and if you're a parent who is alone.
If you're a single parent, especially, it's a great place to live. Yeah.
So, and the system works. You pay a small amount of money to live here, and
I've got a very big room. My rent is £220 a month, and that includes all your council tax and your bills, everything, absolutely everything.
Yeah, and you have to put in work.
And 2 days a week work. Yeah, so we all work part time because we don't really want to work 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. So we all work part time for money. And then we put in 2 days a week work for the community. I've just done 1.5 days this weekend pressing apple juice. Yeah.
And you produce a total of?
A total of 164
litres. Wow, okay.
Not me personally, it was all of us.
We calculated that. There was 6 people working on that. So so it works because it has been in existence for 30 years.
30 years,
like?
30 years.
And it's pleasant, so people come here. There's a list of people coming here. And some people are vegetarian, some people are...
Most people are not vegetarian.
Most people are not vegetarian.
I had that 20 years ago, almost everybody was vegetarian. Mm. And now almost everybody's not vegetarian. Mm. I think there's 2 vegetarians.
And how do you make decisions?
Consensus decision-making. We have a fortnightly meeting, a meeting every 2 weeks. On a Thursday night. It lasts about 3 hours, and we make all decisions collectively and with consensus. Yeah,
and so that works. You make decisions.
Yeah. Takes a long time to get to the decisions sometimes. Although it's very surprising. Things which you think we would come to a decision in minutes takes weeks and months. And some decisions which you think, for example, when we changed the colour of all the windows, and we have 195 windows on the main house and the stable block, and we changed to eco paints, and we also changed the colour because white is a very difficult colour to get with eco. It's either you use lead or titanium dioxide, and so we decided to move to a beigey, browny, light brown colour. And because it's nearer to the Victorian.
And it was a quick decision.
Very, very quick, 5 minutes, and I couldn't believe it.
But you say the philosophy of there's not that you want to be vegetarian, or that you want to be low energy, or you want to be an alternative lifestyle, or you want to be a zero footprint of CO2. That's nothing to do with it. It's just
not with the community. Not with the community. Okay. I mean, most people at the community, if not all people at the community, are vaguely green. But I don't know what the definition of that is. I don't know what that means. But there's an interest in eco stuff, and that's probably the uniting factor. But it doesn't have to be. We choose members. We choose new members on the basis of whether we like them or not. Yeah. Not what their mission in life is. It's just whether we think we can live with them.